After we are awake, after we are aware, after we are conscious, after we are free, after we are revealing our true identity in grace and truth and peace and love, after we become who we truly want to be, what becomes of us on this earth plane? What do we become on this earth plane? Makurmasirata. Is there a place to reach? Is there a goal to be seen? Is there a drive forward? Mbarete Shiva. Or do we just see ourselves as divine, perfect, loving, and free, and live in that reality every day as the truth, as the divinity of what we are, always have been and always will be? Is there a goal to be reached? Or is it just this divine essence that we're dwelling in every day? Is there a goal to be reached? Some goal called enlightenment or realization or fulfillment. Is there a goal to be reached? Is satisfaction within our own beingness enough of a goal? Fulfillment within our own self, is that enough of a goal? Do we need to reach for something? Do we need to strive for something? Do we need to want more? When do we come to that place of understanding within us that all is divine, all is perfect, and all is free? Everything is divine, everything is perfect, and everything is free. There's this movement, this push, this desire to gain ground, to find more, to know more, to experience more. And that's great. That's what makes our life be lived, right? In this spiritual reality, can we just see that everything is already here? It's already perfect. It's already divine. No matter where we are on our path, we're living it in this moment. We're being it in this moment. We're experiencing it in this moment. I find that a lot of stress is put on our lives when we're pushing for this momentum towards enlightenment, right? This goal, this truth we want to reach someday. In how many lifetimes? Maybe I only have 1,000 more lifetimes. Maybe I have 3 more lifetimes. Maybe it'll happen in this lifetime. Have you reached it yet? Haven't you reached it yet? Are you enlightened? Is that one enlightened? Do you think that one's enlightened? What if we just are? What if enlightenment just isness? Is the isness? What if we just are? I prefer the isness. I prefer being in the isness of this moment. It feels so much better to me just being in the isness of this moment. Just knowing that my truth resides right here, right now, with me in this moment. No goal to be reached. Nothing to reach for, nothing to gain, nothing to accomplish. I'm living my life exactly as I'm to be living my life. As I'm living my life. In this moment, as I'm walking, traversing this earth plane. So much pressure around enlightenment, around being the truth, finding the truth. What if we just are the truth? What if we just are enlightenment? What if we just are that divinity? Even if we're acting flawed, right? Even if we're acting like we're completely unconscious, what if we just are the divinity and the truth and the peace and the love? What if we just are that? Mate karana. course I want to improve. Of course I want to add value. Of course I want to become the highest version of me. Of course, of course, of course. And all those things are at play. Always seeing where my life can improve, right? The quality of consciousness. But I think this goal and this striving for some place called enlightenment leads us in the wrong direction. I think it leads us astray. I think it leads us to somewhere called striving, right? Always striving. So we're in a place of always striving. Always looking at what this person has accomplished, what that person's accomplished, how far this one has gotten. Oh, that one's really enlightened. He doesn't sleep or eat. He must really, really be enlightened. That one's really enlightened. They came to this earth enlightened. I think we're all here now in this moment experiencing the joy and the peace and the love and the truth of who we are. Each in the way that we're experiencing it. So I've noticed that this goal or this strive to reach a certain state of beingness leaves me with an uncomfortable feeling when I talk to people who have reached that state, or who are trying to reach that state, or who are comparing others who have or haven't reached that state. I think, oh, wow, how great you are. But then I also feel uncomfortable. It doesn't feel good to me. I don't leave the situation filled with love and acceptance and joy. To me, that would be the true qualities that we'd be striving to become in this moment. I think it's our human mind that wants to put aspects and qualities onto this place where we're living, in the state that we're in. I don't think it's God that puts these qualities on us. That's my favorite one. That one's enlightened. That's my favorite son, right? That's my favorite daughter. Look how great they are. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. We're all equal in the love of God's grace, the love of God's truth. We're all equal. We're all together in this. We're all having experiences, right? I would never evilize someone. I might have fun right now at the little game of what's going on in the world with saying, wow, I can't believe this one did that, or I can't believe this one did that. But I don't evilize them in my heart because it doesn't feel good to me. It doesn't feel good to me. It feels good to love each and every being. That's what feels good. And if I can't come to a place of love for another being, then I know that I've got work to do within my own self. Okay, so how about we all just be together in this game of life, living it as we're living it, doing what we do, seeking what we want to seek, feeling what we want to feel, and being who we want to be. How about we're all just together in it? We don't need to accomplish something. We don't need to become something, right? We don't have a goal to reach, so we don't have to come back to this earth plane anymore once we're finally enlightened. Let's just be here together. And as we be here together and find our love and find the truth of our own essence, we become more and more of who we truly are. Right? All the veils get wiped away. ego identity starts to dissolve and we just become who we truly are. And then we recognize that each and every being is who they truly are. All of us are who we truly are. Nakramasirata, Maoro, Nishiva Kronoroto. Okay. Haranda aliyata karadanda rete shiva shiva sham sham shum shum shim shim shiva krumasirata. Im abakurubasirate karadandaliyata kurushava krumasirate. Sometimes I find myself straying away from this quote-unquote spiritual world because there's so much talk about enlightenment and needing to get to this certain level in this certain place, and it just doesn't feel good to me. So sometimes I stray away. I go back and forth between like reading spiritual books, not reading spiritual books, watching spiritual beings videos and things like that, and not watching them, because the ones that start comparing different levels of enlightenment and saying this one claimed that I'm enlightened, so I'm enlightened, right? This one validated it for me. All of that just starts to not feel right to me. I just want to be in the divinity and the grace and the truth and the peace and the love with everyone all the time. Doesn't mean I want to hang out with everyone, because yes, quite literally there are a lot of veils that cover up that love and that light, and it's hard to be around people with a lot of veils for me personally. But I guess let's just be together. Let's just be together in this grace and this truth and this divinity and this love. The more we see it in each other, the more we see it in ourselves, the more we become it. And that's just what we are. Then we just recognize that's what we are. It's who everyone is, who everyone has always been, and who everyone will always be. We don't have to get anywhere. It's already here. We're already that. We have work to do to uncover, right? To reveal. Always work to do to reveal and uncover. To become more in touch with who we truly are. But just being here in this moment reveals more than anything could ever. Just being here with each other in love. So yes, that's it. I love you. I'm here with you. You're here with me, hopefully, if you're watching this, and we're together in this grace, this truth, this divinity, and this love. Makurumasirata. Om, 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 bakaraneshirata.
Love is all you ever need.